Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely Friday. I'm just gonna wait for more people to join in. So, today we're going to be discussing and talking about accessories. And for this live session, we have partnered with one of our most favorite brands, Tantrum. They are based out of Delhi and they specialize in cruelty free, handcrafted products. And their range includes everything from gorgeous bags, travel accessories, face masks, to even 22 karat gold plated jewelry. So, I'm just going to let them in. Hi, Mansi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good.
All right. I'm just gonna wait for some more people to join in before we can start the session.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So, guys, this is Mansi Kindra. She is the founder of Tantrum and she heads the sourcing and the creative department. And she comes with years and years of experience working in the accessories business. She's worked with top-notch e-commerce brands before, and currently she is heading Tantrum. So, Mansi, welcome and thank
Thank
you
you.
for being a part of this live session. And we're
Thank you
super
for
excited
this.
to have this conversation with you.
Thank you for having this introduction.
Awesome. So I think we can get started with the questions because we have a bunch of them. And maybe once we are done with our questions, the audience can also ask you, whatever they want to ask
Sure.
you. So the first thing is, tell us about your business venture, Tantrum. How did the idea for it come about? How did you start it?
So basically, firstly, I tell you what Tantrum is about, and then I'll tell you how it started and what's the journey been like. So we started Tantrum in July 2020. So it was a very so it was an impulsive idea, honestly speaking. Like we were just finding something like a laptop sleeve, and then we just came up with this that but there are not many brands that are available who design everyday essentials in a very chic and modern way. So we thought of designing chic handcrafted products which are minimal at the same time handcrafted and are not available. Like basically there was a gap between the price points that we thought in the market that are available and that we can cater to. So that's how the idea of Tantrum came in the mind, and that's how we started. And yeah, that's all Tantrum is about: chic, minimal, contemporary, and handcrafted. So we are basically, like you said, that it's a cruelty-free brand. We are focusing mainly on the materials that we are using. So, for example, the jewelry that we are doing is all 22 karat gold plated. The bags that we are doing is all made of the best quality PU that we can get. And we're also researching on plant-based leather and other materials that we can use for our bags to be more sustainable, to practice more, um, like to have more sustainable practices in the business. But yeah, that's like the far-fetched plan right now.
That's awesome. So when did you guys start? Like, how old is it? Like, how old is Tantrum?
So it's actually pretty new. Like we started in July 2020. We launched the website in uh, after the lockdown, and
Wow.
yeah.
That must have been quite a journey, huh? Like starting right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right. So we were in the discussion phase, like we were thinking of the idea from January 2020, and then we thought of launching by April. But then the whole the world changed with the pandemic, and then we launched in July 2020. So
Mhm.
before that, in March, we had actually did a pilot with Men's XP. We were live on Men's XP shop, and we saw a very good response from there, and that's how we thought that it's a good idea to start. Like we should not wait and we should just launch and let's see what happens. So since
That's
then it has been a good journey so far. Like there are always like good days and bad days, but yeah, it's pretty exciting.
awesome. So, what has been your key driving force of becoming an entrepreneur?
Okay, so like when I was working with Tijori, like you already mentioned, so it was a so I was working there for 7 years, and it was never like a job to me as such. Like I come from a business family and I understand the nuances of business, and I've always wanted to do one. Like from day one, it was the dream. But to understand more of it, to be able to like to understand what goes behind the scene, because running a so like the business family that I come from, running a like a family business is very different from e-commerce to the other kind of businesses that we are all into. So just to understand all of it, like I wanted to work for some time and then see whether that actually can be my end goal or not. So yeah, that. But yeah, it was there from day one that that has to be the case.
Awesome, awesome. And I know you've already spoken a lot about Tantrum, but what is like, if you could just say one USP of Tantrum, like what is it?
Okay, so one USP will be quality. We so like internally also we keep on discussing and we keep on having arguments within the team also, that why are we not launching new products, why are we not doing so much. So I always like go back to them and tell them that I want to solve for what we have and what we can deliver to the customers in the right way. So I want to solve for quality first, that we can offer to the customer in the price range that we are offering, and not go for quantity. As in like right now for the this is I'm talking about the current scenario. I don't know about the future right now, but currently it is fewer the better.
So, like, what are some of the challenges that you faced in the industry as a woman entrepreneur? Because I'm sure the world is not equal for men and women, and if you faced any sort of challenges just because you're a woman, did you face any?
Uh, Not really, I would say. Like, I think the industry has become quite flexible towards both the genders. Like, I don't think there are any such there are challenges, obviously. Like, there are some places that you can't go alone. You have to take somebody with you. That's the only challenges that are left. Also, sometimes it is more about when a woman is doing like running a business. It's like the first thought that comes to the supplier's mind is, what is the quantity, like what are your volumes, what volumes are you going to place. So that's all I think. Other than that, it's like the same. And once you know your game, once you know the uh, like what you know your quantities, and once you know how to convince the other person, I think it's all easy.
Wow, you make entrepreneurship sound like a breeze, but I'm sure it's not, and there's a
It's
lot of hard work that goes into it. Um, but yeah, so do you feel like there's any sort of like a pattern or a formula to become a successful entrepreneur? Because I'm sure there are a lot of people watching and they aspire to become one. So do you feel there is, that secret formula that one should follow?
I think I still have a long way to go. So I don't think that I should be answering this question right now. uh, I think I should wait to answer this question. But once we become like once I'm there, I think I'll be able to answer this question better.
Awesome. I think I'm sure people will be inspired by your journey itself, and I think that will be enough for them to take away from and become an entrepreneur if they dream of becoming one. So I just want to know, so you've had this business since 2020, and so what has been your most satisfying moment on your business journey so far? If you could just tell us one or two.
Okay, so I think when we launched during July, I think the first campaign or the first thing that was very satisfactory was when we launched Rakhis. So like people like they bought we got a lot of so we were doing personalized Rakhis, and we got a lot of orders at that time, and then people were coming back and sharing their pictures. I think that was the most satisfactory thing that I could. And like the first PP that you get, yesterday only I was discussing it with a friend, like with a colleague of mine, that once you get that first PP on your Instagram or the DM that you get, it's the most satisfactory thing. Like people are approaching, so that the feeling is very different from. So I was just telling her that the feeling of getting salaries in your bank account and the feeling of getting that DM in the message is kind of same.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm sure. I mean, it must have been very reassuring that, you are doing the right thing and, this
Yeah.
brand is serving some purpose. So, yeah. So, what, according to you, are some of the essential accessories that every woman should have?
Okay, so I'll just like for me, I'll just tell you what. So a good pair of hoops, like gold hoops, is something that I look out for. A good bag, which is like a sling bag or a work bag, and a good pair of shoes. Definitely a good pair of shoes. So we're not doing shoes as of now, but a good pair of shoes is something one should
But
have.
there are shoes in the pipeline for Tantrum.
Not right now, not at all.
Because if that's the case, then I'm going to be one of your first PPs over there because I love shoes. I absolutely love shoes. So I mean, since we're still in the middle of the pandemic and wearing masks are kind of it's a necessity, and they can somehow be very boring to just wear with your outfit. Are there any interesting ways of making them cool, or do you have any ways of accessorizing masks?
Yes, we have our mask chain. I don't know if you've seen it or not on the website. So it's a pretty interesting accessory that we've added to our collection. So it's a detachable mask chain. 1 second, let me just show you that.
So, I'm sorry, I think we lost Mansi over there. I'm just going to be sending her the request again. Sorry for the interruption. I'm just waiting for Mansi to join back.
Hi,
Hey, Mansi, you're back.
so sorry for this. I think the network went.
Um,
Okay, so I think we were discussing about the mask chain. So I'll just quickly show you the mask chain. So So this is how it looks like, and it's a detachable mask chain. Like you
oh,
can
wow,
color,
cool.
you can change the color of the chain. So we have like two colors. One is silver, and the other one is black. You can change the strap of the colors, and it can easily like go into your masks. You can just keep it like you can just hang it on the table or wherever, like in the. You can just wear it like this.
Wow, it's really cool. Can this be worn with like glasses?
Yes, yes, definitely. So, yeah,
Not so.
it's the same like how you wear your mask. So you won't have a problem. Like it just hangs on the side. So that's all. That's the only difference.
Wow, that's awesome. I think I should get one for my dad ASAP. And nice to see that it comes with different colors.
Yeah. So we have two chains. We have four strap colors. So yeah, you can pick any of that.
It's really awesome. And it looks really cool. I mean, you just wear the chain and then people are just looking at you because you have this cool accessory on. That's really nice. So, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love saris. Do you know any sort of like cool ways of accessorizing a sari or wearing it in a different way? Because you've been in the industry and do you know any ways to make a sari really cool?
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, sari is something I think that can be like one sari can be worn in multiple ways, and you can take a silk sari from a traditional to a cocktail, like however you want to, with just a change of jewelry and your blouse, obviously. So, like if you pair a sari with a bralette and if you wear like hoops like this, probably,
Oh, those are so cool.
or maybe like danglers like this with your black sari and just like plain black sari with a bralette and something like contemporary jewelry with like a hustley or something. I think it will change the overall look from a traditional to a cocktail wear. And yeah, that's one way, or like that's how you can try multiple other ways. Like if you wear it with a belt on top, it completely becomes different. So yeah, there are multiple ways you can style a sari you want to.
I also love the earrings that you're wearing. I mean, they look so cool. I mean, they're almost like very classic, but very sophisticated, and I'm sure you can wear it with anything.
Like yeah,
That's
I really don't wear it because of the weight, and they like kind of hurt me. Like anything that I wear, it hurts me. So I've made sure all the jewelry that we've designed is lightweight.
That's really nice. And I love the fact that they're gold plated because even I have like, sensitive ears and I can't wear junk jewelry easily without my, ears turning red. So I think that's something, really nice that your brand just has 22 carat gold plated jewelry. So what are some of your favorite accessories? I mean, you've spoken about accessories from Tantrum, you've spoken about how to accessorize a sari. What are like, your must-have accessories that you cannot live without?
So yeah, like I said before, also a good pair of earrings, which is a good pair of hoops, like honestly, and then good shoes, a white shirt, and yeah, one good bag. I think it solves all the purposes wherever you want to go. I think a good pair of earrings solves everything for you.
Maybe that can be, your quote, like a good pair of earrings solves everything.
Yeah.
All right. So I know that a lot of workplaces are coming up with job opportunities, and people are having to, give job interviews right now, and maybe they're not in person as of yet, but at least they're having virtual interviews. So how can one accessorize for a job interview without looking too over the top and unprofessional? So how would you what are sort of the right accessories to use for a job interview?
Okay. So I think I'll just share one of the experiences that I had recently. So one person came for an interview and she was like dressed properly for a corporate interview, and whereas like we are a startup and we don't normally believe in like dressing up in formal wears, and we just go to office like how we normally wear casual wear to office also. But I think after you become a certain size, after like certain kind of people start coming to your workplace, there the entire look and feel of the like of the people changes. So from casual to formal, I think there has to be a transition so that it doesn't look very formal at, like for the startups, for example, if you are going to. But like if you carry a nice bag which is not too formal but looks decent, like it's a structured nice bag, for example, like what the one that we have in Tantrum. So like it's an olive green color bag, which is not like a regular color, which is like a black or a tan color. It's an olive green, slightly out of the like the it's slightly a odd one, but it adds the formal touch to your outfit, and it goes with every color that you're wearing. So yeah, I think a good bag can convert the entire look of the entire look of your ensemble.
I agree with you on that. So you've already spoken about your favorite accessories, but what are some of your favorite, accessories from Tantrum? Like if you have any favorite, I know you love them all, and it's difficult. It's sort of like picking a favorite child, but if you could just show a few of your favorite accessories from Tantrum and maybe how you style them, I think people can take inspiration from that and style their outfits as well.
Okay, so if you talk about my favorite bags, I'll show two of them to you. One sec. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is a brown bucket bag, and it is actually like it has a formal kind of a strap, but it's a very cool casual wear, and it can be like styled with any of your outfit. Like for example, I'm wearing all ivory today, so it like goes very nicely with my ivory outfit also. And then again, because it's a tan color, it's a neutral color, it kind of goes with everything. The bag that I use on a daily basis is a black sling bag. I don't have it right now. I give like but the other one that I use normally is this one. Like I said, olive green again. So
Wow, that's gorgeous. It's such a unique color.
yeah, so it's very spacious. Like it fits. Like even if I'm going for a day out, so if I want to keep like my overnighters, they just now fit into it. So these are my two favorite bags from the collection. And I've already spoken about my favorite jewelry. The only piece that I've not spoken about is this hustley. So it's a very, it goes like this, and it can be layered very easily.
That is so cool. Wow.
So yeah,
That looks
these
really
are pieces. The hoops I've already shown you. I'll show you again. These are the hoops.
I think these can just uplift an outfit,
Yeah. These,
just like that.
yes,
All you
of
need to
the tag bangles that we have that I normally wear with everything and anything.
yeah, I think one doesn't even need to remove it because it'll go with everything.
Exactly.
Oh my God, you're just tempting me to shop right now, like right away. Because I mean, I also love really simple classic things which go with everything. And I think Tantrum just, is the personification of that. It's just classic, sophisticated, and really cool also. It's not boring at all. So I am done with my questions, but I'm just going to ask all the audience over here. Guys, if you have any questions for Mansi, you can, put them down in the comment section below or in the questions tab, and she can answer them for you. A lot of people have messaged as well. Um, we have Sweta saying hi. Hi, Sweta. Uday Sethi says, damn, that's cool. I think when you were showing something, I'm sure. Supal is saying, so convenient. Gaurav is saying, love this bag. I agree. I love both the bags that you showed. Kavya saying, beautiful. All right. Do you have any questions? So, Mansi, what's next for Tantrum? Like, are there any exciting products in the pipeline that you'd like to give the audience a hint about?
Yes, there is another jewelry collection that is planned, and obviously there are more bags to come up. So, Uday is asking a question. What was your first sale and how did that feel? And Supal is asking what's coming up. Okay. So Uday, the first sale was the backpack that we have, the Metro backpack, and it was on Men's XP. So um, on to be very honest here, the first week on at Men's XP was so fantastic. Like every day we were doing, we just launched with like 18 products in the beginning, and we were doing 4 to 5 orders every day from there. And from 18 products, getting 4 to 5 orders every day was a very, very different feeling. And it made us so confident that that we should definitely go ahead with this. We should not drop the idea. We should not think again on this, and we should just like keep our fingers crossed and go. So yeah, that's I think the feeling. It was just beautiful.
Well,
And
Supal is what's
coming
coming.
up, so we have a new collection of jewelry planned. It is a very minimal, everyday charm. I would not call it charms, but they're very simple pendants and earrings that are coming up. It's a capsule collection, not many products in it. it has a lot of meaning. Like in the design has a lot of meaning. So once we launch it, we'll definitely we'll definitely let your audience also know, so that
Definitely.
yeah, and more bags, more everyday bags, because what we feel right now is that we do have we do have bags in every category, but the color range and the variety is slightly missing. So that's what is coming up.
Awesome. Awesome. So guys, if you guys want to check out Tantrum, Mansi, do let us know where can they find your products, your social handles, and everything.
So yeah, we'll leave the website link here. I'll just leave it in the comments.
So,
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
thank you for being a part of this. I mean, we learned so much about accessorizing, and I'm sure there are many people like me who will just right away go to your website and shop something because the products are amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I can't wait to go on the shopping cart.
All right, guys, it's Tantrum. That's TANNTRIM.com. You guys, yeah, and please check them out. They're awesome. And yeah, all our best wishes with you, Mansi, for your upcoming collections and for Tantrum. I'm sure the brand is going to do great because you have.
I think Girl Buzz is doing a great job, having a lot of different women entrepreneurs on board, talking a lot about different brands, like awareing us about what's going in the market, what are the new brands that are coming up. So I think you guys are doing a fabulous job too. So all the best for you.
Thank you so much. We exist because of you all, and bringing about your inspiring stories helps everyone around, and yeah, makes this world a better place. So, thank you, Mansi, again, and we hope you have a lovely weekend. And thank you, everyone, for joining us and taking your time. I hope you all enjoyed this session.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
All right, bye. See you.
Bye. See you.